Hi, I'm Mr. Gahan, and I nominated Jozlyn for this month's Leader of the Pack. And I nominated Jozlyn because to me, when I think of the Leader of the Pack, I think of somebody who was constantly helping others, assisting others, stepping up and being leader and doing things that maybe someone else doesn't want to do. And just showing those general characteristics of putting others before her. And I think Jozlyn has continuously done this throughout the course, throughout the semester, especially with this virtual environment and all these extra variables that we have going on in class. She's somebody that is very willing to ask questions and promote discussion in class, where a lot of other students were kind of either hesitant or kind of taking advantage and choosing to hide. She's willing to put herself out there, willing to make mistakes and to show people that, hey, that's okay. That's where ultimately a lot of the learning comes in. I know she's somebody that answers a lot of questions. As a teacher, it's very difficult in this environment to teach students in person and online and to answer questions in the chat and answer questions in person. And there's been so many times in teams where I've seen a notification or seen a question that was there, and I log in and Jozlyn's already answered it for me. And so she's there to assist her classmates and assist me at the same time in that. And so she's somebody who does a great job in her groups and in trying to instill that discussion and help others, and definitely somebody that other students in the class want to work with. And to me, that's all the leadership qualities that have been in display, and for her it's just kind of been natural. She probably doesn't even realize that what she's doing is kind of above and beyond. And I think that's why it's important that she be recognized for this and win this award. So congratulations, Jozlyn. It's been great having you in class, and I hope that you continue showing these characteristics going forward.
I'm Mrs. Denton, and I would like to just explain to everyone that my leader of the pack for this last semester was Levi Nelson from my 5th hour computer programming class. And while there was a good handful in every class and a few that I wish would have been selected alongside with Levi, I wanted to really thank him for his leadership. He has been so willing when we were all in that virtual experience. It's really hard, especially for freshmen, I think, to feel safe and to feel like they can come in front of the whole class and in our projects admit that something wasn't working and then ask for help when many members of the class are listening to that. So Levi was one of the first to just volunteer that he would share his screen and something wasn't working. He would let me kind of guide him through the help. And I believe that with other students seeing that he was willing to acknowledge that he didn't get it perfect the first time and things weren't exactly as he had planned, he also was a standout helper, assisting other students when they also might have struggled like him. He stayed after on numerous occasions. One day, him and about 3 or 4 other students in class stayed after until about 3:30 helping somebody else. So I want to acknowledge those other students as well. Brianna and Connor and Christian and Eli, who had to move to California, and Levi, and they just worked together to help someone who is really struggling. And that is exactly what I hope all Coyotes would do. I appreciate that, Levi, and congratulations.
Hi, I just wanted to take a second to talk about why I nominated you, Lillian, for Leader of the Pack. I just wanted to have a chance to say that I've been unbelievably impressed with your determination in this online environment. I know that it's not been easy on anybody, but you've gone above and beyond anything I've ever asked to be the best student that you can be and to really take the challenge on. You even ask for feedback and solicit advice even when it's not required. and it really shows through. Academically, you're one of the strongest writers I've ever seen, and you show an amazing amount of creativity in your writing, and it's just a really amazing thing to see. But above and beyond even just as a student, being online, your kindness shows through, even not being in person. In the chat functions when we're having class, you're always helpful, always active and participating, always showing kindness to everybody, including me. And I just feel that it's made a tremendous difference for me, in this tough time, but also a tremendous difference for the rest of the class as well. So I just wanted to nominate you because I think you're a really exceptional student and a really exceptional person, and I feel very, very lucky to have you in class. So congratulations, and we're all very proud of you.
Hello everyone, I'm Coach Grant and I teach world history here at Centennial. As a new teacher to Centennial and the leader of the PAC group, I read the requirements as they were sent out, and one student came to mind immediately. Mia Waggoner is who I nominated, and I did so for a few reasons. As we started the semester online, she was always responsive in the chat, but always went above and beyond as well, helping others out, answering questions before I got to them, and just was really engaged in the classroom aspect from an online, which really makes it easier for me as a teacher trying to get feedback back and make sure everything was going right in the class. And she really kind of helped push that along. She, again, was continually engaged in the chat. She helped others. When she ran into issues herself, she brought those up so that I could help others in the classroom as well. And then she was always making sure her work was due in time and turned in on time. And if she was having issues with anything online, she was over communicative, which I love and really respect and welcome when those issues come up, so that I know what's happening, and she was always welcoming for that and willing to do that. Mia, you always wanted to do your best, and that showed through your work ethic and your communication and what you produced online and for class, and it was really awesome to see you engage with others as well. You've continued to have that positive work ethic throughout getting back to the class, normal classroom procedures, things like that, and you're still constantly engaged in the class and make things more enjoyable as we're getting back to this normal school system that we're in now, and it's just really awesome to see that. And so I'm excited to see how the rest of the semester develops and how you develop as an individual.
Though I've only known Mikayla for a short amount of time, she has quickly shown that she's a true leader in my classroom. Always with a smile and salutation, Mick's positive attitude is infectious to her peers. Mikayla, though, does not just demonstrate her Coyote Pride with her positive attitude, but also her inquisitive nature. She is fantastic at making sure everything's clarified, and not just for herself, but also her peers, who may not be as eager to participate in person or especially virtually. And it's through this positivity and her compassion, I nominate Mikayla Kidd for leader of the pack.
Hi, my name is Todd Wolf. I'm an English teacher here at Centennial. It was truly my honor to nominate Kholoud for leader of the pack because she embodies leader of the pack. There are many, many reasons for my choice, and I can't name all of them, so I'm going to just name a few, but the list goes on and on and on. Kholoud is so helpful, and she has an amazing attitude, best attitude around. She is an online student right now, and she's always monitoring the chat box. And when students have questions or problems, or they get stuck and they ask me questions, Kholoud is the one to jump in there and help them out and give answers and tell them what's going on before I ever get to them. And I appreciate that, Kholoud. Thank you, because you're helping me do my job, and we all know I need that right now. Also, and the list goes on, Kholoud will ask to do extra work. When I give an assignment, Kholoud will email me and she'll say that she wants to make it look better than what I'm asking. And she'll ask if she could put her answers in PowerPoints just to make it look better, which is amazing. No students ever ask to do more work, but Kholoud does. And her PowerPoints, by the way, are incredible. I mean, she just delivers them with it just makes me look like a wonderful teacher. So Kholoud, I appreciate that because I need all the help I can get, and you're doing wonderful. And speaking of asking for more work, Kholoud also, she's working on improving her English skills. And again, she asked for additional activities and additional work that she could do to keep improving herself, which is so commendable and so impressive. And I've given her some advice with that. But for someone that's always looking to not only improve herself, but she's always on the lookout to help others either, Kholoud is truly Centennial's leader of the pack. Kholoud, it's an honor having you in my class, and it's a pleasure getting to know you. Thank you for everything.
Hi, this is Mr. Mash, and I am proud to inform you that I was one of the people that helped select Owen Dow as Pride of the Pack. And let me tell you a little bit about Owen. We have a special way we look at students here as teachers, and when they meet a lot of different criteria like responsibility, integrity, honesty, character, and great attitude, those are phenomenal things that we love to see in students. And Owen meets all of those, and he adds one more, and that one I would say is initiative. That is a rare thing to find in students. When he doesn't wait to find out what we need to do, he initiates and does the job before is asked to do it. And I'm telling you, this has made a big difference. He's one of the top automotive students in the state of Arizona. I think that this year he may be the top if the competition doesn't get stopped by COVID like it did last year. He was the region champion in automotives, and I think he's going to go on and do great things. But please congratulate him and say hello to Owen Dow. He is a phenomenal student, and I'm proud to be one of his teachers. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Mary Pedraza, and I'm here to introduce you or to tell you about Ayoub Chafei. He's an ELL student in my class, and he is originally from Morocco. He came to Centennial as a sweet and shy young man, very humble and very respectful from day one. I thought that as the newness wore off, his character would change a little. Now, a year and a half later, he is still the sweet, humble, and respectful young man that I met. The shyness has been replaced with the confidence and leadership quality that I'm happy to say is exemplified to those freshmen and sophomores that look up to him. This intelligent young man has progressed so much in a year and a half that I can't imagine what his future looks like. He is always there to lend a helping hand. Now that he has quickly progressed from my lowest reading level to my top reading level, he takes the time to tutor anyone who may be struggling with their classwork, such as grammar, fluency, pronunciation, any class projects, and he practices with those preparing for presentations. He tends to gravitate towards students who may need a helping hand and makes them feel that they are not alone. At one point, I didn't have a one-on-one hired to escort Daniel Torres, and he never thought twice about it and volunteered to escort Daniel wherever he needed to go. Ayoub is truly an amazing leader. He doesn't realize how many people he has impacted. He leaves such an amazing impression on those that come in contact with him, and he never expects recognition. He actually shies away from it. Now that he has been selected as leader of the pack, congratulations. I'm sure that that this has taken him by surprise. It will leave him speechless, or he will repetitively say thank you with the most sincere and heartful expression. So Ayoub, congratulations from the bottom of my heart, and I congratulate you and look forward to such a prosperous future for you. Congratulations.